Yeah, I think you need a
I
headshot
can't
in
unsee
there.
that.
Gus! Get! Go on!
Hey, how's it going, buds? I'm Arthur E.B., and today we're behind the scenes on the set of the making of the Red Giant film, Gus. All right, let's go on inside. Gus stands for Galactic Undercover Spy. It's gonna be an awesome movie about an alien who's trying to live out his life on Earth. Okay. Galactic Undercover Spy. Written by Spanky Dustin Ward, Red Giant Film Festival.
The third.
About the Red Giant Film Festival so far.
I think it's a wonderful film festival. It's based on the humanity within all of us. And it really just gets to the core of what filmmaking is all about.
Sorry, what is the Red Giant Film Festival all about?
It's about filming stuff and making a movie in 10 days with 10 parameters.
That looks weird.
Oh my gosh, that looks great. It's gonna be awesome.
Weird.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to look weird. It's done by an alien.
Everybody has signed their life away, except our lead, Gus. Track him down by aliens. Pretty tricky. I can't tell who he is because he wears so many different masks.
Action. Good. Action. Gus! God. Do you mind? Jeez. Come on now. That was good. One more. Let's close our signals. Man! Stop it! That was great. Give us another one. Try and differ it if you can. I love it. That was awesome. Action! What the? Gus! Get! I'm so gonna kill you when I get out of here, Gus.
To be honest, it smelled like farts.
Okay, cut. Sanitary first.
Yes,
Safety first?
that too.
I started doing accents when I was 14. I started doing a British accent, and I started out posh, and then I went a bit Cockney, and then I just took a tour around the islands, and I learned those accents and stuff when I was 14, and then I got on the radio when I was 17. I wrote some comedy bits for a radio station, and I played both parts of this thing that I wrote.
That was my butt.
We gotta have a gag reel, man.
So that's how I got into the paying side of it. But I was in radio because I learned that my first time in college when I was a kid. And I was a disc jockey. And so I wrote, hey! So I wrote commercials, and then made them for clients. There's some yelling. So yeah.
It's cream of broccoli soup.
Nope. It smells like farts, Brian.
But wait, it's not mine.
Pause. Leave the scene. Okay, stay out. And start.
It smells like farts, Brian.
And cut.
I have really no idea what I'm doing acting. I fell into this thing about 3 months ago without any intent whatsoever, but I find it immensely interesting and satisfying. It's different from what I imagined is possible. As my wonderful coach, Charlie Cochran, said, that acting isn't really acting. And I found out what that meant. It's really the opposite of acting, because you don't act like somebody else. You find the personality traits of your character inside yourself, and you expand those to, you're not a different person, you're the same person, but you've just magnified some personality traits and subdued other personality traits. You become that character.
Oh, I made the whole name change thing up. Ugly butt-faced twins. No, but his wife is actually kind of hot.
Hi, my name is Sean Stevens, and in this short film, I played the role of Gus, the kind of awkward, nerdy alien who thinks he's all that, and really he's not really anything. But so during the movie, I wear a mask, and my hair is still as it was, but I wear an alien mask, so you never see this mug in the whole film. But I just took it off after like 10 hours of wearing it, and I'm very glad to have it off right now. So I just moved up here recently from Burbank, California, where I've lived for the last 50 years and raised a family, 4 children, 4 grandchildren, and all 4 of my children live up here now, as do all 4 of my grandchildren. And so this seemed like the place to be. I've spent the last 30 years or so in Hollywood working in television, film, and production.
That is awesome.
Well,
You really, really played it well.
thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, everything starts with the script and the material. That's where the process begins. And so you read it, and you hopefully feel a connection with it. And even though it's something totally different than yourself, we all have imaginations. You know, every character has to have humanity to it. So, yeah, he's an alien, but he has to be relatable to us as well, in order for it to be funny, and to people, and for people to identify with him and relate to him, and you know, people should be able to think back on instances in their own lives when they felt awkward or geeky or nerdy, or they smelled something and, you know, their filter said, no, you can't say that. Well, aliens don't have filters. They just say whatever pops into their head, because they don't know anything about decorum and, gee, should I or should I not say that? They just say it. So that's kind of what I went with. And I had more fun than anybody doing this, and I just hope that the audience has as much fun watching it as I did doing it.